Hello, my dear children, and welcome back. Your exams are just around the corner, and I know you're all studying so hard. So today, we are going to make one chapter super easy for you. We're going on a fun treasure hunt to find the secret address of any place on our planet. Come on, let's begin.
So, just imagine this. You've gone to a new city to visit your cousin. You get down at the railway station and you need to get to their house. What do? You'll probably open up a map on your phone, right? Of course, a map is our best friend when we don't know the way.
All right, here is our treasure map for today, so we know exactly where we're going. First, we'll talk about maps. Then we'll see why flat maps are not enough and why we need globes. After that, we'll crack the Earth's secret address code, latitude and longitude. Then we'll uncover a secret about longitude. It can tell time. And finally, we'll bring it all home to our Bharat. Ready? Let's go!
Okay, Section 1, Maps. We use them every day, but have you ever thought about what makes a map, well, a map? It turns out there are just 3 secret ingredients.
Every single map in the world, beta, uses these 3 simple things. First, distance, which is shown by a scale. This tells you if a place is a 5-minute walk or if you need to take a rickshaw. Second is direction. You know, that little arrow that points north, south, east, and west so you don't get lost. And third, symbols. These are tiny pictures for things like hospitals, schools, or rivers. See? So simple.
So a city map is perfect for finding the local market. But what if your friend is in Dubai or your aunt is in America? Can a small flat piece of paper really show our huge round Earth correctly? That's a bigger problem, isn't it? Which brings us to Section 2, From Flat Maps to Globes. And I love this subtitle. You really can't flatten an orange peel perfectly. Next time you eat an orange, try to lay the peel out completely flat. You'll see, it stretches and tears. Our Earth is just like that big orange. And this is exactly why we need globes. Look here. The flat map is fantastic for a small area, like your neighborhood. But to see the whole world without any mistakes, you need a globe. A globe is a perfect little model of our Earth. It shows the real shape and size of all the countries and oceans. No orange peel problem here.
Okay, next step on our treasure hunt. We have our globe, but how do we find one tiny spot on it, like your school? For that, we need to crack the secret code, the Earth's very own address system, which is made up of latitude and longitude.
You've all seen a chessboard, right? To find any square on the board, you just use a letter and a number, like E4 or G6. It's a grid. Well, guess what? We use the exact same idea for the whole Earth, but our grid is made of special imaginary lines. First up, we have latitude. These are the lines that go from east to west, the horizontal ones. An easy way to remember, latitude lines are Latitude lines, the ones that are lying down, sleeping. They tell us how far north or south a place is from the main sleeping line, the equator. And to make our grid, we also need longitude. These are the long lines that stand up straight, running all the way from the North Pole at the top to the South Pole at the bottom. So just remember, longitude lines are long and standing. They tell us how far east or west a place is.
So here comes the magic. You take the sleeping latitude lines and you cross them with the standing longitude lines, and you get a grid all over the Earth, just like graph paper. And with this grid, every single place, from your house to the Taj Mahal, gets its own unique address. Amazing, right?
Now for a very cool part. Those longitude lines, they have a secret superpower. They don't just tell us where a place is. They also help us know what time it is. Okay, exam mode on. This is a question that very often comes in the paper. Why is our time in India different from the time in London? It all has to do with longitude and the fact that our Earth is always spinning. So, the Earth spins from west to east. In 24 hours, it spins a full 360 degrees. If you do a little math, that means it spins 15 degrees every hour. Now, India is to the east of London. So, as the Earth spins, the sun shines on us before it shines on London. That's why our time is always ahead of theirs. And how much ahead are we? Exactly 5 hours and 30 minutes. Please remember this, my dear children. Write it down. Indian Standard Time, or IST, is GMT plus 5.5 hours. This is a very important fact. And listen to this amazing fact. It will make you feel so proud of our country. Centuries ago, long before the world decided that the main longitude line would pass through Greenwich in London, our own brilliant astronomers in India had their own prime meridian passing through Ujjain. How clever were they?
All right, we're on our final section now. Let's take all this fantastic knowledge and use it to understand the address and time of our very own country, Bharat.
So what is India's address on the globe? It's simple. We stretch from about 8 degrees north latitude up to 37 degrees north latitude. And from west to east, we go from about 68 degrees east longitude to 97 degrees east longitude. These numbers are like the pin code for our entire country on the world map.
Now, because India is such a wide country, there's a big time difference from one side to the other. For example, the sun rises in Arunachal Pradesh almost 2 hours before it rises in Gujarat. If everyone followed their own local time, it would be so confusing for trains and flights, right? That's why we all follow one single time, Indian Standard Time, or IST.
Okay, time for a super fast revision for your exam. Ready? 1. Maps have 3 parts: distance, direction, symbols. 2. A globe is the best model of the Earth. 3. Latitude are sleeping lines, longitude are standing lines, and together they make an address. 4. Longitude helps us tell time. And 5. IST is GMT plus 5 hours and 30 minutes. Got it? Perfect.
And that's it. Our treasure hunt is complete. You have now learned the secret code to find any place on Earth. So I have a question for you. Now that you know how to find any place, which part of the world do you want to explore next? Think about it. All the very best for your exams, my dears. You are all going to do wonderfully.